Here we go.
Now. Hey. Welcome back to Talks with Lori Dee. It is Wednesday night where we keep it 100 and keep it rocking. Everything tonight is going to be real, raw, and uncut. It's your favorite host, Talks with Lori Dee. I'm Lori Dee, and tonight it's just me and my amazing co-host, Mr. K.I.
It's your boy K.I. We're back on every Wednesday. You know, we've been off for a little bit, but we here though.
Little hiatus go on. We come on, we don't be on for about a month, and then we come back for one show, and then we off. Listen, this is what happens when you work with black people. You know, gotta get it together. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
But I want to give a toast. We are back, K.I. Listen, y'all. So tonight we're gonna talk about this word, love. We were talking before the show started, and already I think it's not. We already going back and forth. So we're saying if you ever loved me, you don't anymore. Like, did you ever love me? Like, is it possible to love someone and then not love them anymore? Especially that person didn't do anything to you. I think that it's possible. K.I. says no. So let's figure this shit out.
No, I want to hear your side of the story first. I mean, I want to hear how you feel about it. You say it's possible.
It's possible. People, I hear the saying all the time that people fall in and out of love all the time.
See, there's a difference. Like, we're not in love with our parents. You know what I'm saying? But we love them.
But there's a difference when we're not just talking about relationships now. It's kind of like people have issues with love, like abandonment issues. Like, if your parents loved you, you see it all the time on TV shows, talking to different people. If they loved you, how did they give you up? If they loved you, how did they take care of you?
Right.
And then it goes back to siblings, or it goes back to even friendships. If this person ever loved me, how could they think this about me? Like, I'm very big on character. So if it's what you think about me. If somebody told you something that I said, if somebody told you, oh, Lori said this, Lori said that, like, is it possible? Like, do you think my character, do you think that about me to think that I would do that? Because if I love you, I wouldn't betray you. If I love you, I wouldn't lie to you. If I love you, I wouldn't intentionally hurt you.
Well,
if I love you, I wouldn't mistreat you. See, and when you hurt, I hurt. If it's love.
I mean, yeah, I look at it different. I feel like love is love. You know what I'm saying? If I say I love you forever. You feel what I'm saying? Because it took a lot for me to get there. You get what I'm saying? I might not like something that you did to me, or, you know, your selfish ways. Because majority of the time, that'd be the selfish way.
Yeah, you could.
You know
I believe highly that I would never intentionally hurt nobody. That's just not who I am. But if in fact I've done something or said something to hurt you, why don't you, if you voice that to me, I owe you an apology.
Right.
And if this friendship or this relationship means anything, by all means, I'm going to do everything that I can to repair. Like, I hear people say all the time, oh, there's no coming back from that. Just some shit you can't come back from. You can come back from anything. Anything.
You just gotta be willing to work on it. That's it.
But if you love me, you'll put in the work.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't want to put in the work because either they lazy or they complacent
or they don't want it.
They selfish. They don't want it anymore. Yeah. And then you have people who take advantage of your heart and take advantage of your love. They know that you love them, so they'll spoon feed you and shoot you off what they can, just enough for their own selfish ways and gain to have you. So I think that the word love is used very loosely. I think that the word love is misused, and I think the word love is misconstrued.
I think it's misused a lot. Like I said, I mean, it takes a lot for me to say I love you. If I say I love you, I really mean it. You feel what I'm saying? So for me to tell you I love you, man, I fuck with you. I love you like that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people use it loosely, and there's a lot of misuse of the word. But I don't see myself saying I love you and saying I don't love you no more. You know what I'm saying? Once I love you forever. You know what I'm saying? I might not want to fuck with you no more.
Different shit's happen because, you know, you turn into someone else. The person I loved is gone, but you turn into somebody else. So I might not. I mean, I loved you, but I don't fuck with the person you became. You feel what I'm saying?
Was that because you don't like them?
Yeah. I don't like you no more. You know, I don't fuck with you no more. But that don't mean I don't got love for you.
But see, you heard you say, I got love for you. There's a difference in loving someone. There's a difference in being in love.
Of course.
I
ain't say being in love. I said love you. You feel what I'm saying?
Do you believe that you can be
like
in
I
love?
love my brothers. I'm not in love with my brothers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but let's say in relationship, do you believe that you can be in love and then fall out of love and fall back in love?
Of course. I think in love is just a feeling. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't think, because being in love, I think it's that feeling you get when you was in high school, that you know, that puppy love feeling.
I disagree.
I think that's what being in love is. That it's that feeling that controls you. You don't have no control over yourself no more, because all you doing is thinking about that person. Or you just want to be around that person.
But is that a bad thing?
No, I ain't never saying nothing wrong with it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm saying, but that comes and goes. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That feeling of wanting to be around somebody, that comes and goes, because if that person don't make you feel that way no more, you don't want to be around that person. You get it? Not saying it can't get fixed. It can get fixed.
I get that. I get that, like being in love, and sometimes when people hurt you or things happen, or that can make you, but you know that you love this person when you get back in their presence and all that happened goes away.
Yeah.
You know that. Like, it's that safe place. It's that peace. Mm-hmm. It's that security. Like, sometimes, but I see it like if we were in a relationship, mm-hmm. how could you see me hurting? How could you know that you're the reason that I'm hurting and you don't do anything to fix it? You just wash your hands with it.
We selfish.
But that's not love, though.
That is.
You can't have an ego when you in love. You can't be selfish when you in love.
It's different levels of love. I feel like there's different levels of love, and it depends on that person. Is that person willing to give all that love? Because it's like a lot of people getting, you know, they fall in love with somebody and they still thinking about themselves first. You know, they're not thinking about the team.
Because it's not your partner, though. That's how they feel. They feel like they're not partners.
They not in that place and time ready for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, man, I be using young niggas all the time. Like young niggas be loving their girls, but they not ready to.
But that's puppy love.
That's what I'm saying.
That's puppy love.
When you get a little older, you understand how to love.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Listen, that's not true. There are people out here that are 40 years old and still with the shits. So that's not true.
Like I said, some people, they grow into that. You got to grow into that, man. It's something that you got to want. You got to try to understand. And that's what love is. You got to try to understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, I love you and that's it. I got to understand what it means. I got to understand what love is. Love is not about being selfish. Love is about, man, you know what? I'm putting you and me first, not just me or just you. It's just us.
Yeah, but I remember I went through some counseling, and the counselor was saying how you know that you love that person when it's no longer about you. Like, you consider them.
You see what's that?
He was, my therapist was explaining to me that he was in college. Mm-hmm. And, well, he wasn't in college. He was in school to be a fireman. And he was away in Texas, and he was dating someone here in Miami. And he said that he knew he loved her when pussy was laying right there on the bed for him. And he said he was ready to go. And when he went to start, he was like, you know what? I don't need to do this. He was like, I don't want to do it. He was like, it's just that he thought about her in that sense, like she didn't deserve that. So that may be over the top because I don't know too many.
Yeah, self-control. Man.
Yeah, I don't know too many people that have that self-control.
Yeah, self-control.
I'm a firm believer I'm not going to put myself in a situation that's going to jeopardize the one that I love.
Right.
That's going to jeopardize my relationship. That's going to jeopardize. Like for many years, I felt like my mom didn't love me.
Right.
It took me a long time to understand that giving me away and not being in my life, not being my mom was love. And I guess that comes with time and maturity. Mm-hmm. And when I met her, she explained to me, like, you know, I was on drugs. I was out here doing my 1-2, and I wasn't able. I loved you, but giving you away was the biggest form of love that I ever could have gave you. And it took me a very long time, even after she passed. It was like, okay, we formed this bond, and I loved her, and I knew that she loved me. But then it clicked to me that she really loved me, and that's why she was able to give me away. Because when you love someone, you want the best for them. It's a sacrifice. You want the best for them. Sacrifice, you sacrifice for them. You show them. It's people always talk about, you don't tell me that you love me. Nah, show me that you love me. And now that I'm more mature, now that I've grown, now that I'm healed, now that I'm an adult, a real woman, I understand that giving me away was the biggest sacrifice for her. That was huge. It was huge. Yeah. It was the biggest sacrifice for her, but it was the best way. Exactly.
Or supposed to love you.
Exactly. So the metaphor of what a mother should be, how a mother should be. So it took me a long time to understand that that was love.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's the same thing with a relationship. Like, okay, if you respect your partner enough, the best thing for you to do is say, yo, you know what? I'm not feeling this no more, and I know I'm going to do something that's going to hurt you. The best thing for me to do is let go of the situation before I hurt you.
But to say that, communication, being honest, is a form of love.
Yeah.
You shouldn't string people along. You shouldn't betray someone's trust and love just because you can.
But like I said, it's a learning thing. You got to learn that. It's not like saying you automatic, especially a lot of people don't. I mean, a lot of us ain't taught how to love.
But what happens to do unto others as you want them to do unto you? If I am loving you, I am treating you nice, I am being there for you emotionally, physically, financially, why you can't do for me what I'm doing for you?
We want our cake and eat it too.
Nasty, disgusting,
dirty. Nah, ain't disgusting. That's what human beings do.
No, that's what niggas do.
No, human beings. Women do it too. Women do it too. Don't just say
that's
niggas.
That's what niggas do.
Nah, man.
That's nigga shit. Niggas and flies.
Oh, man. You tripping right now. See?
Niggas and flies.
Man, hell no. Women do it too.
Women do what, though?
One day cake and eat it too.
I don't know that.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you, I don't know that. I'm telling you, I don't know that. If we take a poll, all the listeners out there, if we take a poll, who is more selfish? Who wants their cake and eat it too more? It's men. It's the dogs.
No. Niggas do fucked up things. I can admit
niggas
to it.
Do
like
fuck
I said,
shit. Niggas and flies.
Women do fuck shit too. Let's just not say women don't do fuck shit. We both do fuck shit. We full of fuck shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, we all fucked up.
I don't know about all that.
We all fucked up. But a lot of us grow to become different people. And we realize the mistakes we made in the past, and we're like, you know what, let's change that up a little bit.
People are texting saying that they believe the sound went out, and they're very excited that K.I. got his own laptop, like he part of the producer crew.
Yeah, you know, hey, man, I'm focused.
We got things going on here tonight. So
the question is, D?
I'm listening.
So if you love somebody, you can say you don't love that person no more?
No.
So once you love that person, you forever love that person?
I can love you. And, okay, we'll get personal.
Right.
Excuse me, y'all. I still ain't get over this disgusting cough. It still comes and goes. I can love you. Mm-hmm. I'm just not in love with you anymore. I wish you well. I want nothing but the best for you. I want you to be happy. But when that season of you and I are gone, that type of love that I provide, like I just don't say I love a person. I show them. Love for me is an action.
Right.
You understand? Mm-hmm. Love for me is an action. It's even with my mate. Love for me is an action. I try every way to show you that I love you. The small things, the big things, I try my best to show you. Now, it take me a minute to understand that you don't love me the way that I love you. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because I'm not a person that asks for a lot. It's very small what I ask for. I ask for honesty, I ask for monogamy, and I ask for time.
Okay.
I hear people that ask for so much other shit. Honesty, monogamy, and time. It's terrible that y'all niggas can't give that 3. It's terrible. It's actually downright terrible that y'all niggas can't give that 3. You're gonna lie, you're gonna fuck around, and you're gonna be too busy to give me some time. Especially if you got a job. You're gonna blame that shit on work all the time.
A nigga gotta work.
I know. It's work when you behind 4 walls in a dark room in a bed. That's work too.
Yeah, I feel you. That's why we need to work together.
Listen.
See what I'm saying?
Listen.
So all the time gonna be spent together.
That's not true, though.
No, if we working together, all the time gonna be spent together.
Why do I have to put you in the crack house and watch you? Why you can't sit in there and not blow a line?
That's not what I said.
You saying that we have to? We gonna
I
always
said if we work together.
Why do we have to work together?
Listen, I gotta make my money. If I'm making money, okay, then so I can't give you all that time. But I might. That might be the hardest thing out of that list that I can't give.
But you're in real estate.
Yeah,
you in real estate.
Yeah.
So I don't want you fucking your broker because out of 24 hours you with her, 18 of them. You can't keep your hand out of other cookie jars.
But we talking about time. That's respect right there.
That is. But for me, I don't need all your time. Mm-hmm. We'll go back. Monogamy, honesty, and time.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Me, as far as time, I want family night.
Okay.
I want date night.
Right.
And we good. That's 2 things I asked for.
It's fair.
It's fair.
I'm not arguing with that. You know what I'm saying? It's fair.
But why Lori Dee can't get that?
Lori Dee just ain't finding it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I guess.
I mean, you can get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the communication between you and that partner. Once y'all get there, it's like, okay, hey, this is all I'm asking for. Can you give it to me? And that person gotta be honest with you. I can or can't not.
But honesty seems to be very hard for a lot of people.
Because a lot of people pretend to be someone they're not in order to get you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of people doing a lot of pretending.
I believe that it may be the cliche. If you love someone, you let them go. And if it's meant, they'll come back. It may be the cliche, but I truly believe in that. Like, if I'm not the person that is for you, if I don't do anything for you anymore, then it's best for us to go our separate ways. And I hope, I wish you well. Because silent pain and silent lies, those things hurt, because eventually when they come, what you do in the dark comes to the light.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, if I love you, I don't have to love you in that way anymore, but I'll have love for you. And love for you meaning that I would never want anything bad to happen to you. Love for you meaning if you were to die today or tomorrow, that probably would put a sting on me and hurt me. Love for you.
Need something from me.
Yeah, love for you. I want you to be the best at your job, the best in your career. I actually want you to have a mate that brings out the best in you. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not a person that is with anyone for financial reasons. I'm not interested in the duet. I'm not interested in that shit. I'm not interested in none of that. Like, if a nigga don't have on no jewelry, I could love him the same way if he did. If a nigga got on jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, for me, I hear a lot of stories and a lot of things. All I ask you to do is take care of my heart.
Okay.
And the way you take care of my heart is love, loyalty, monogamy, and time. That's the way you take care of my heart. I could date somebody that lives in a whole nother state. In a whole nother state that doesn't live in my state, in my city.
Would you be happy?
Yes, I would. I would be happy.
How? The time.
Make the time. There's weekends. There's vacations. I'm telling you, it's possible.
So how much time you cry? How much time are you asking for?
We can communicate on the phone.
Okay.
We can FaceTime.
Yeah.
I understand. And if in fact it cultivates and we cleave together, eventually I'll move where they are or they'll move where I am. But I can be happy with someone living somewhere else.
So you believe you could do a long distance relationship?
I've done a long distance relationship. I've done it. And it wasn't me that I moved back to another state. It was because it was requested of me to. But even in a relationship, I can do long distance. It doesn't behoove me that I can be faithful. I can love.
Well, it might be easier for you. You know what I'm saying? Versus a man. It might be a hard thing for a man, but for you, it might be.
But
easy.
why is it hard for a man?
I'm just saying, it might be a hard thing. It might be a hard thing for a man. I'm not gonna put myself. Yeah, I'm not gonna put myself in that position, in that situation. Because
of sex.
Yeah.
So, if out of 30 days, how I can say that? What about we see each other every weekend or every other weekend?
Out of 30 days, I want to be having sex 20 days. Out of the 30 days.
How much pussy you need in a week, K.I.?
Every day. Every day. I can take the shit
every day.
3 times a day, every day. I can handle it. I can handle that.
How is that possible?
Shit, I can handle it.
Her pussy probably can't handle it.
That's on her. That's what I'm saying. Me and her is different. Like I said, you can deal with a long distance relationship. I can't.
Okay, but it's called masturbation. It's called. So you're telling me she got a job. Mm-hmm. She loves you. She protects you. She motivates you. She prays for you. And she is the one. Like, I love this bitch. But because she doesn't live in the same state as you, you can't keep your dick in your pants?
Nah, I ain't gonna. I mean, not saying I'm not gonna be able to keep my dick in my pants. I just won't be able to feel comfortable in that situation.
So you like to sleep next to a woman?
Nah, unless I gotta like her a lot to do that.
But this is what I'm saying. If you like her, if you love her, like what is it about?
I'm gonna want her here, next to me.
What if y'all don't live together?
Okay, then it ain't gonna work for me.
This is your boy, the host. Listen, we're live on YouTube. Please share it. Station 100. Share it with somebody. I noticed that we got a few people watching us right now, and we only got 2 likes. If y'all could go ahead and give us some likes, show some love on this particular topic that K.I. and Lori Dee is talking about right now. Please show some love. Hit that thumbs up. Share it with somebody. Follow us. Show us love. Somebody said Savage Life. Somebody said that nigga K.I. is the GOAT. People talking about you need it every day, homie.
Yeah, I need it every day, man.
What, sex?
Yeah, I need sex every day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said,
So what you do those 5 to 3? Because some women are 3, some women are 5, some women are 7. What you do those days she have a period?
I mean, yeah, like niggas ain't fucking their girls with their period on. We just ain't doing it in the first couple of days.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like niggas don't do that. Come on, man.
Is it that serious, K.I.?
I'm saying that.
Yeah, baby.
Listen,
you're
I might
like
not.
You're 20.
Thank God I could still do that. Because when I get to a point where I can't do that, I'm going to wish that I could have performed the way I used to perform. So right now that I'm able to perform the way I'm performing, the way I can perform, I'm going to perform. You know, I ain't going to lack, man. Shit. I'm going to do what I got to do. Shit. If I get it every day, 3 times a day, I'm
that's a lot.
Rock. We going to rock.
That's a lot.
Man, I don't know. That might be a lot for you, but for me, I can handle it.
I could do 4 times a week. 4 times a week could work. Now, if we really feeling each other, it could be more. But you're okay. Well, do you demand it? Like, do you let your partner know?
Listen, if she ain't with it, I'm not gonna force her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get her in the mood, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? I gotta respect something. I gotta respect some type of boundary. She ain't feeling like doing it. Okay, cool.
But we're talking about love.
Yeah, we're talking about love.
You're divorced. Mm-hmm. Does that mean that you don't love her anymore?
I'm a forever love her.
Does that mean you're not in love with her?
I can't say that. You feel what I'm saying? It's still fresh. You know what I'm saying? I'd be lying to say I'm not.
Do you believe that there could be love after divorce?
Of course.
Rekindling after divorce?
Yeah, shit happens. Like both parties gotta want it. If both parties want it, yeah, shit could get fixed. But like I said, it's just everything you just gotta put in that effort, that time.
So you
just like how you got started. And let's say when you first meet your partner, what y'all did, y'all put in a lot of time, energy, and that what made the relationship what it was. So you decided, hey, you know what? I love being around this person. You feel what I'm saying? So that goes with anything you want to fix. You could get an injury. All you say, man, fuck it. I got this back injury. All I got to do is put in some time, do some stretches, work it out, and I'm going to be back again. And that's all that shit is. But you don't put no time in that for shit.
You and I talked the other day about sacrifices that like our parents make because they love us.
Yeah.
You have a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
And your mom told you about some sacrifices that she made.
Yeah.
Do you believe that those sacrifices was just for the love that she had for her children? Because that's a different type of love.
Yeah, she told me. She said.
Or do you believe that she sacrificed and, you know, with the hopes of her and your father?
Nah, you know, shit. Every relationship has its ups and downs. And she said at one point, you know what I'm saying, she wanted to leave. And she didn't leave because, you know, she got 3 boys and she felt like, man, if I leave, my boys might not get to have that, you know, that mom and dad in the same household. It might cause my kids, you know, they gonna be wild. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it. Think about it. If my mom and my dad was in the same household, I got the choice to go over there tonight, go over there. Come on, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. I could say I'm at my dad's house, I'm in the streets. Or I'm at my mom's house, I'm in the streets. So she realized, okay, you know what? I gotta be there. He might be working, I gotta monitor my boys. Or while I'm at work, he monitor the boys. But we both gotta do this together.
You think that if you love me, if you cheat on me?
Niggas, we don't cheat with emotions. We don't cheat with that. So we just cheat. We cheat.
Yeah.
We just cheat just to get our dick wet.
But how could you love me and you sleep with another woman?
Dog, you gotta be a nigga to understand. You ain't a nigga, so you ain't gonna understand. You don't even have a penis, so you don't even understand how.
But if I fucked around on you, then I don't love you.
You don't.
Wow.
It's different with a woman.
Wow.
It's different with a woman, man.
Wow.
You don't think so?
Listen, that's such.
I believe it's
that's
different.
so one-sided that you doing you, and I mean doing you. But if I did it.
All right, let me put it this way.
I'm a DP.
No.
I'm a whore.
No.
What happened?
Let me put it this way. Men, when we do shit, we could cut that shit off right then and there. We ain't got to talk to her after we catch that first. After we catch that nut, that's it. We done. We ain't got to talk to her no more. Y'all can't do that. Some of y'all do. But when you start getting emotionally invested in that individual, you just can't. You feel like, man, I gave this man me. I just cannot walk away from this shit. I should have never done it. You already invested in that man. We don't invest nothing into no woman. Like the side chick, we don't. If a nigga invested time and shit like that into that side chick,
I'm gonna tell you, that's
what
my
he
problem.
fucking up
yeah,
at.
that's my problem. Yeah. Because
he want to build something with that woman. You know what I'm saying?
He want to build something, or he's been a narcissist and he's gaining something from her. You understand what I'm saying?
Whatever it is, he building something with her.
Exactly. Like, I feel like, that's why I said time. And people take time as whatever. But if you taking this hoe on dates, if you getting a hotel for you in this hoe, you spending money and you spending time. And even if she know what time it is, see, what men don't understand about women, we're never satisfied and we always want more. I could see if, okay, I talked to someone and he said to me, when I used to be fucking around, I ain't use them whole shower. I ain't do nothing. I did what I had to do and I got up and I kept it going. But I'm like, but you go home to your woman. Like, how do you do that? How do you tonight sleep with her, kiss on her, take her on a date, spend time with her, whisper sweet nothings in her ear, and then tomorrow morning you come to me and spend time with me, sleep with me.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't never did none of that shit. I ain't sweet. I ain't saucing you up. I ain't taking you out on no fucking date. I ain't doing none of that. Hey, listen.
So you just be fucking?
Yeah, that's all I did. I'm not giving you what I give my wife. That's not the point. You get what I'm saying? If I'm doing that means I'm trying to build something with you. I'm not trying to build nothing. I'm trying to have fun with you. That's all. You get what I'm saying? Oh, man, I enjoyed the little time we spent. I enjoyed a little fun. I'm gone. I'm out.
The general says women don't cheat respectfully.
Exactly.
Y'all disrespectful when y'all cheat. That's the difference.
And you want to hear something, Boogie? When niggas cheat, hey,
go ahead.
Hey, when niggas cheat, right? We go home and we kind of look at our woman like, damn, man, we fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, the conscience come in like, damn, we fucked up, man. That other woman ain't shit, boy. You deserve everything. We kind of have a brand new respect for our significant other when we go back home. I don't know how to.
But you go back out there and do it again.
Yeah, because we being niggas. Like I said,
a young lady said, I don't believe that. Once a man cheat, he's always going to continue cheating.
I don't believe that.
That's not true.
That's not true. Whoever you are.
Cheat with that. Hey, hold on. He going to continue cheating with that individual? Or he going to cheat with somebody else?
Didn't specify.
Okay, then.
Oh, don't get all smarty pants.
See, me, I ain't going to cheat with the same person.
Cheating is cheating. I don't give a fuck who it's with. Old flames, new flames, business flames, whatever.
See, niggas, we do it. See, I don't know. We do it for the counts sometimes. We used to have some shit where we used to do when we were young niggas like, hey, man.
But I'm talking about
we do it for the counts.
At our age now.
Yeah, now and this age, right? I'm not doing none of that. I'm not with it.
This is what
I'm not cheating at this age.
Niggas be 39, 40, 41 and still lying, perpetrating, betraying, all of this stuff to a woman. That's why, listen, I think it's crazy.
Nah, like I told you, at my age, I'm not doing it. My younger days, yeah, I was doing it just for fun. It was a sport. It was a sport when you were cheating. Nah, I ain't got the energy for that. I got too much going on to do that. You feel what I'm saying? If I feel like I need to do that, I'm gonna cut my woman short. Out of respect.
You're not. That's selfish.
I'm gonna do that. If I want to do that, I mean, then you want me to cheat on it? It's
Someone
selfish too.
said, yup, Ki. Period sex is disgusting. I don't care what you say. I'm not doing that.
Who?
That's what they said.
They say what?
Yup, Ki. Period sex. I'm not doing that. I don't care what you say.
Man, I did it. I'm keeping it 100.
I've done it. I'm keeping it 100.
We all did it, man.
I've done it.
Shit, we all did it.
I've done it. I'm keeping it 100.
Y'all get hornier on y'all period.
I don't know about all that.
Shit, I'm telling you.
I don't know about all that. But I've done period sex before.
Okay.
You know, I've done it. You say at the end. I've done it at the beginning and the end. I've done it when the sea is flooding red. And you should be stopping at the stop sign. You know, I've done it. But what I'm saying is that, like, I just don't get it. Like, and even I can remember that. That's why I say people use the word love so loosely. It's not only a feeling. It's not only something to say. It's an action. But what I did find out was we have to learn people's love language in order to, I guess, keep their attention and try to keep them satisfied. Because I could be doing what I think is best for me. And I think you said that to me. Is that what the person asked you? Is that the person? I could be doing what I think is best for me and what I think is best for us. But for you, it's like, oh, she's so nice. She's so sweet. But that shit don't do nothing for me. And then you go over there with her because y'all in the same career or y'all could come up with the same career ideas that you fucking her. That's possible. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Maybe because they got a common interest.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
hey, somebody said y'all could keep the Bloody Mary. I on that, and y'all could keep. Somebody said, well, after 3 days, it's not really bleeding like that.
that's what I'm saying. A nigga ain't gonna do it right when she get her shit. Nah, dog. It'd be like 3 days in between. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it is what it is. That's my partner, so we shit.
I guess
Me and her gonna do some shit. But like I said, once I love somebody, I love somebody. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't love it.
Someone asked on the chat, how can you love somebody and cheat on them?
Exactly. Whoever you are. Exactly. That's not love. That's not love.
All right, let me ask you a question, right? I'm gonna make it as simple. You love your parents, right? A lot of us growing up in our same household with our parents, we love them, right? But we still disobey their rules. Because why? we still want to do what the fuck we want to do. When they tell us, hey, we can't go out, we sneak out the window. We still love them, right?
Yeah, but that's different.
But it's lying. Cheating is lying. Because if she gave me permission, they ain't cheating.
So Toya Johnson, when she gave what's his name? Memphis gave him a pass. That's what women
that ain't
need to
cheating.
do?
Is that cheating?
Why would you want your woman to give you a pass?
I'm not asking for a pass. What I'm saying is, me cheating don't mean I don't love you.
Hey, we got to go ahead and shut this down, man. We got a lot of people watching. They ain't giving no thumbs up, man. We got to put them on a commercial bait until we get at least something, man. I mean, they ain't giving no thumbs up. They're watching us, and they ain't giving no thumbs up. What we do, Lori Dee?
Lori Dee has to keep the show going.
You want to keep the show going?
I love my guests.
Can we put them on a pause, like give them a break right now until they get these?
So we're going on a commercial break?
Not a commercial break. They're going to look at y'all, but they can't hear y'all until they put some thumbs up. What about that?
No, they need to hear us. Don't do that.
Don't do that. You want to be nice to them, and they ain't nice to us.
Guys that are watching, guys that are listening, please go on YouTube and give us some thumbs up. Talks with Lori Dee. Please give us some thumbs up on YouTube. Because producers act like they about to kick me off the radio station.
His feelings, man.
Exactly. Jesus Christ.
Hey, the lights on, the mic's on, because of them thumbs. They don't want to show no love.
Respect. Y'all go ahead and give them some likes on YouTube. Give them some thumbs up. Oh yeah, y'all could call us on the line. It's 786-384-2096. Once again, it's 786-384-2096. Y'all got any questions? Just hit us up.
So I like to read every now and then, but I prefer writing. I have a journal. When I get frustrated, I write in it. If I need some communication, I write to my mate. It's just who I am. So I was reading this book.
What is that?
Excuse me, everyone. It's called Divorce Like a Boss.
Okay.
This amazing writer, Jadina Gustav, wrote this book. She's an attorney.
That's what's up.
And there are so many things in this book from beginning to where I am in the book. It just says a lot about loving someone. She had a metaphor and a comparison to a broken toilet or a leaking toilet. And I was like, where is she going with this when I was reading it? But as she continued to go on, she talked about how when the toilet first started leaking, you just don't let it go. You need to find someone to fix it right away before it gets bad. So to compare that to relationships, even with our children, if you see something going downhill, and if it means something to you, like you need your toilet to work in the house, especially if it's a guest toilet, when people come and you have kids, you need it to work. So if you see in your relationship going down the drain, if this person means something to you, if you love them, you do the work.
Right.
You try to repair it. You apologize for how you hurt them. And that's why I say I believe that you can love someone and not love them anymore. Because if I love you and I've only been good to you, why would you hurt me? You don't love me. Why would you hurt me? Why would you, if I'm telling you, pick me. If I'm telling you I see us in trouble, if I say to you that you offended me, if I say that you've hurt me or that you've betrayed me, or if I be that woman with that intuition and I come to you and give you a mustard seed of what I know, I don't have to go into details. And why don't you say to me, you know what, I know I hurt you and I apologize for that. You mean a lot to me, so I'm going to do this to fix it. Or better yet, I know I've hurt you and I apologize for that. You are not the woman that I need in my life right now. I still want to do me and lottie-dottie and everybody, so I need to let you go. But people aren't doing that.
That's why I say that's where the problem come in at.
So you don't love me, though.
They love you. They're just being selfish. They love themselves even more. You feel what I'm saying?
But love is selfless.
Love is selfless. But the thing is, they came in a relationship thinking about themselves only. How they could benefit from it, not how you could benefit from it.
But that's a big thing where we say you show too much love, they fall in love with your hand and not your heart.
You shouldn't be in a relationship if you're selfish. If you're only thinking about yourself, you shouldn't be in a relationship. So just like how you say, hey, man, I feel like I might want to be doing my thing out there. if I know I feel that way and I'm in a relationship, it's the best thing to do is just say, you know what? Hey, man, we got to cut this shit short because I don't want to hurt you.
But that's true. I would appreciate that. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I would appreciate that. But people aren't doing that.
Like I said, they want their cake and eat it too. They want to keep you around and still do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're young, you're gonna do that.
I just feel like, why say I want to be in a relationship with you when you still got so much other stuff going on?
That person ain't ready for a relationship. Like I'm trying to say, you know, you shouldn't put yourself in a predicament that way. You shouldn't put yourself in that situation. If you know you're not going to be faithful or do what you're supposed to do while you're in that relationship, be that team with that person, you shouldn't be in that relationship. It's pointless. It's a waste of time.
It is. And the thing of it is, what people don't understand is, all right, we'll get back. We have a caller. Hey, caller.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
All right, and yourself?
I'm good, and thanks for calling in. What's up?
I'm calling in because of the love situation.
Caller, do me a favor, caller. You got a speaker on in the background. Can you turn that down for us, please? We're getting the feedback here on the side. Okay, just turn that down. Thank you.
Okay, now?
It's good.
Okay, I was calling with, I don't know the young man's name, but Lori Dee was talking about how do you love me, and you go out and you have all these affairs with these young women, and that love is truly an action word. You have to show love. And the young guy was speaking about selfish, because he's selfish. That's why he go out and he cheats and he does all these things. I totally disagree with that. Selfishness, that's not selfishness. Like Lori Dee said, that's not even love. You don't love me if you're going to go out and you're going to do all these things like that. That is not selfish of him. Love is the action word. If you love me, you want to go out and do all these things, have sex with all these different women and whatever. And like you said, if you're selfish and you know it yourself, you should step back and be a man, come to your wife or woman or whatever and say, look, I don't think this relationship is going to last anymore. You know, I got to get out of it. And then, technically, to me, you need to go get some help. Because if you really love that woman that you was in a relationship with, and you doing all these things, and you saying selfishness, but be a man. Go to the point. Be a man. Say, look, I think we need to just slow down a little bit. And you think about what you're doing, and you go get help. Because love is an action word. Ain't no such thing as you going out there and you horn around and talking about you selfish. No. You know what you're doing.
No, I agree.
Exactly
Listen, I agree with you.
You know exactly what you're doing.
I never say.
And you have sex with horny Mary and Booby Daddy. You know what you're doing, and you're just jeopardizing your life as well. And you jeopardizing your life as well.
No, I get it. I get that. I get that 100%.
Them women might be married. And you don't even know.
Nah, I know. They be married.
Wow.
Yeah, they be married. Women do the same shit too. So they love the nigga.
No. But you don't judge. Okay, you don't judge your life on what women do. Like,
okay, so I'm glad you say that. Don't judge your life on what women do. You shouldn't judge your life on what men. You understand what you do as a woman, but you don't understand how a man works. So you really can't speak for me.
Work as a loving man.
Listen, man, we listen. When we love our partner. We love our partner. That don't mean we love our we don't love our partner if we go do our thing. See, you don't even understand a man, yes, so you can't. No, man, you don't even. Man, listen,
love
man.
Don't do that.
Listen, man.
Love don't cause you to go out there and cheat on your wife or you. And yet you've been in a relationship. A
hot dick caused them to go out and do that. A hot dick caused them to go out.
That's what I just said. If she was a man, she'd understand. We not even think with our brain when we go do some shit like that.
Okay, then I have a question.
Go ahead.
If you're not using your brain, what do you think? What are you doing? You say y'all don't use. All
right, let me give you my philosophy on why men cheat and why young men do it. I got this thing with
You got older men that cheat too.
Nah, them niggas, they confused. You know what I'm saying? Young, I'm talking about for young men.
Confused too.
Young, of course.
They don't know if they want real love or they just want to go around hoeing around.
Listen, I'm speaking on a young man. I can't speak for a grown man. A grown man should know what decisions he's making out there. A lot of young dudes, they can't handle what they can't handle the situation. Reason why is because I feel their testosterone level, when their testosterone level is high, a man cannot control what he do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you notice that all them little young boys, once they get through puberty, they the one who's shooting all over the place and they aggressive. You notice the women that take them hormone pills and want to be body lifted, they aggressive. They can't even handle their hormones. It's because they body, they can't control their body. So how I look at it as a young man is full of testosterone, and when he full of testosterone, he gonna do what he want to do. I mean, his body gonna tell him to do one thing. You feel what I'm saying? And when he get in his 30s, when his testosterone levels start to drop, he think clear. And he realized, oh, shit, that shit I was doing as a young dude, I ain't got time for that no more, because he don't have the same energy. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if a grown man still doing little boy shit, that nigga fucked up. But the little boys, they got an excuse. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a son or
a daughter?
Okay. You think your daughter, how old is your daughter?
16.
Okay. You think she dating a 16-year-old boy, you think he gonna be faithful to her?
I cannot. I don't know.
This is a question. Do you think
have a brain?
Okay, let me ask you.
You have some young boys that really is committed to just doing one woman and being right. And like you say, some of the young boys, they go out there, you right, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am, moving on. Because at that point, they really don't know what love really is.
He don't even know what life is. He's 16 years old. So how you want him to just be faithful to your daughter? It's impossible. He got a lot of living to do.
You have some young boys out there been raised right and do right that's only committed to one woman.
Name one. My point exactly. That's all I'm saying. Name one.
I'm going to tell you, I know a lot of them. That's why they check this out. High school sweethearts. From high school up until they doing all this stuff, they don't best. Okay, I got someone in the background, but I'm gonna let her call you because she.
All right, go ahead and let her call me because we have
some other callers, but we have some other callers. We're gonna finish it because we have some other callers, but we want to thank you for calling in and showing us love. You have a good evening.
All right, thank you. Love you all. All right. Once I shall call again.
And I ain't mean that.
Thank you.
See what I'm saying? Love you. I'm saying the word love you and I ain't even mean it for it. See?
You know what? Like, I don't know. My high school sweetheart wasn't faithful to me.
Ain't no nigga gonna be faithful to you, nigga.
My high school sweetheart wasn't faithful to me.
Hey, D-Lo, let me ask you a question. How much boys you got?
I have 3 boys.
Okay, how old the boys is?
19, he'll be 20 October 7th, 15, and 12.
Okay. All right, you got 3 boys. What age do you think them boys should be settling down with a woman? A fair age.
I don't want them to have no girlfriend.
Okay, my point exactly. You know why?
Because I'm a lover mom, and I think they not. I don't want
it's
them.
Simple as that.
My 15-year-old had a girlfriend, and he really liked her, and stuff went left, and then her family got involved because she was crying. Then I had to come out with I wasn't Lori Dee. I wasn't D. I had to come out with D-Lo from Scott Projects. I had to let them know, listen, you come around here, somebody getting shot and somebody getting their ass whooped. So I don't want them to be in a serious relationship. But let me tell you the difference. Let me give it to you. Ain't nobody coming to my house to meet me. And if you're going to have somebody coming to my house, you're going to have one girl coming to my house. Because regardless of what he do, I want to instill in my children the right thing to do. Be better than your father.
Hey, y'all putting too much pressure on them little boys. Them boys ain't ready for that yet.
That's fine, but I don't want all these different girls coming to my house.
I get that. I respect
that. I'm not gonna allow that.
I respect that. I'm not going to allow that neither. But what I'm saying is, those little boys got to understand who they are. They little boys. Like I said, most men become men in their 30s. You feel what I'm saying? inexperienced. They ain't ready to have no relationship. A woman, like I'm gonna tell my daughter, listen, the guy that if you dating a guy your age and y'all in your 20s, he gonna do you wrong unintentionally. He might like you, he might want to give you the world, but he's still gonna be a man.
Yeah, that's very true. And for me, I think I was talking to somebody and they was like, she was telling me how in her relationship, how, like I pay all my bills by myself. I take care of my kids. I go out. I can travel. All on my lonesome. Ain't nobody dropping nothing in my Cash App. Ain't nobody putting nothing in my bank account. I don't get no child support. None of that stuff. It's all on me. But if I'm dating somebody, I'm not a woman to ask. If you love me, I shouldn't have to ask and I shouldn't have to struggle. But you have all these women that get infatuated with the way he smells, the way he looks, and what he have. And I understand how that can be misconstrued. Because for me, I grew up on the metaphor, it ain't pimping if you got it. That don't mean he love you if he pay your bills. That don't mean he love you if he give you money. That don't mean that. That stuff don't excite me. But that's what men are doing these days for that affection.
They doing what? Paying bills?
Paying hoes.
Yeah, paying bills.
Yeah.
Taking care of a woman.
Yeah, but if he got it, he taking care of multiple women.
Yeah.
But why do that? Why,
I don't know.
Why do that?
I can't speak for him because I never did it.
Having multiple women becomes very expensive. I don't know if men understand that.
Listen, like I say,
even if you renting hotels off of Orbix and all these other sites and stuff, it becomes expensive.
Like I say, I'm speaking for myself. I can't speak for another man. I'm not doing all that extra shit. You feel what I'm saying? If we gonna kick it, we gonna have our little fun, and that's all it's gonna be.
We got a poll up right now. The poll is basically saying, for those who are on YouTube, the poll is, if your mate cheat on you, do they love you? And right now we have 44% saying yes and 56% saying no.
Okay.
Yeah, if he cheat on you, he don't love you.
Nah, that most of the people that's saying that is the women. You know what I'm saying? That say no, he don't love you. Cause you don't know who, we don't know. Okay, we can't even break down who's voting. Am I lying? No, you can't. Okay, then so
you can't.
That shit.
But you can't break down his poll.
I've had a man tell me holding hands with another nigga is cheating, and I don't even want to think about.
I'm gonna tell you what cheating is. Cheating is lying. Once you lying to your partner, you cheating.
Oh, okay.
Women cheat all the time. They cheat every day. They keep. Once you start keeping secrets from your partner, you cheating, man.
I don't keep secrets from my partner. I don't lie to my partner.
Once you lying and keeping secrets from your partner, you cheating.
I have.
You feel what I'm saying?
I have. And the thing of it is, with life and with everything, you have to get the lesson. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I could be friends and I could be cool and I can be cordial with my ex, and we don't gotta be fucking. We don't gotta be doing none of that.
But guess what? If you're in a relationship, your ex is good friends with your nigga.
He don't gotta be friends with him, but he can respect him.
Okay,
and he could be.
But they know each other. They know of each other.
That's fine.
And he could call him up. He should be able to
call him up for what? They having tea?
You shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't be able to talk to your ex then.
Why?
Listen, man. If you,
I give great advice. That's
my point. You see what I'm saying?
I give great advice. So what if my boy want to call me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example.
Okay. What if the girl want to call me?
She could call you,
and it's okay. You don't even need to have a relationship with her at all.
Long as it's respect.
So you don't need to have no type of relationship with her. You don't even need to know each other, introduce them to each other.
I don't need a relationship with her. But if me and you are in a restaurant, we see her, she should be able, if you go speak to her, she should speak to me. It's respect.
That's what I'm talking about.
But see, that's how niggas fuck up, because you don't got a lot of niggas. Let me tell you something. Y'all don't have y'all hoes in check.
Man, I ain't got them problems.
Niggas don't have they hoes in check.
I ain't got them problems.
Because if I'm fucking you and whatever, I should be able to speak to her. Hell, let me pull up a chair for her. Let me help her. That's how y'all get caught, because these hoes get in they. Let me tell you something. When they stop listening to the playbook and start doing their own thing, they supposed to be dropped. She's no longer loyal. She's no longer the one. When they keep their mouth closed and stay in their place, you could It is what it is, and that's player shit. I'm talking to you, G shit.
So no. I mean, because it seems like we're going off the topic. You telling me how the side chicks wasn't handling business?
I'm just saying is you're saying that it's okay. Like it's we do love you to cheat.
I'm not saying it's okay. Not one time I said it was okay.
Okay, but you never said that's what they do.
I never said it was okay. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
It's not. It's not okay. But that don't mean I don't love you if I cheated on you. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, we don't cheat with emotions. Y'all cheat with emotions. If y'all cheat on us, y'all don't love us. You know what I'm saying?
So what happens
but if we cheat on y'all, we don't care about the other chick.
But you put my life in jeopardy when you
cheat.
I
get that.
You put my life in jeopardy.
I put mine in too.
So you don't love yourself. Self-love is the best love. It's the biggest love. It's what's
Didn't I just say niggas don't even think with their brain when they cheating?
You did say that.
Okay, then. So that answered the question.
So when y'all start thinking with your brain?
I told you when we get a little older, that testosterone level drop and we could think clear.
I feel like that's an excuse, Kate.
No, it ain't no excuse. It's the truth. Scientific truth. Think about it.
You said the word scientific. I was talking to a friend last night.
Google shit.
I was talking to a friend last night, and he was asking me, do I believe in aliens and do I believe in Mars and all these different things? Yeah. And he was explaining to me that in life, you have to understand that science is real.
Science is real.
But that's why I say you have to have people around you that they can be like-minded and think differently. Mm-hmm. So when I got off the phone with him, I was like, is aliens real? I was like, what the hell? But like you said, you thought about you're saying it's scientifically proven that, when they get older and stuff like that. So why do we...
Think about it, D-Lo. Just watch a young dude go through his teenage years, going through puberty.
I guess that's why they have midlife crisis.
It's a period of time that you go through different situations.
So why expect me to sit on my hands and be faithful and to love you?
These dudes shouldn't be in relationships. Like I said, young dudes shouldn't be in a relationship. It's unfair.
So what if you're 39 years old? You're 40.
If you're 39, 40, you feel like you want to fuck around, you shouldn't be in a relationship. We shouldn't be cheating on each other. And I'm telling you straight up, I never was for it. I mean, when I was doing it, I was young. I ain't understand. I made a lot of mistakes. Now that I think clear, I'm like, I ain't doing that shit no more. If I gotta cheat on you, I'm gonna tell you, hey, check this out. I need another woman, or I'm gonna tell you, hey, baby, this ain't working out. But I'm not gonna cheat no more. That's me. That's how I want to live my life now.
I like that.
You feel me?
You have to learn your lesson from everything. Do you think that now that you're divorced, you could be a better husband?
Yeah, I want to love again. I want to get married. I want to get married again. I want to do it again. I want to be better than the last time. Cause that's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? Learning from your mistakes and trying to do better.
Let me ask you a question. So based on that you're divorced now, and I know I'm getting a little personal. If you don't want to answer it, I get it.
Go ahead.
Do you think you messed this relationship up?
Yeah, 100%. I messed up the relationship.
You took full responsibility?
Yeah, full responsible for it.
Let me tell you something. That's the biggest thing, accountability.
Yeah, a lot of people don't do that.
To say, you know what, I fucked up. I hurt you, and I apologize for that. Two things can happen, and I'm going to tell you as a woman. I don't know if it's the softness in me. I don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. But if you come to me with a sincere heart and you apologize, that goes for friendships, that goes for family, and that definitely goes for my mate. Yes, things are going to be triggers, and yeah, we may have some shortcomings. But if you keep it 100 with me, raw with me, I don't need to know all the details, but don't disrespect my feelings how you disrespected them without me knowing. Mm-hmm. Take accountability for how you hurt me. Say what you've done wrong to me. Don't run and do weirdo shit and don't disrespect me and don't curse me and don't mistreat me when you're the wrong. Mm-hmm. I think that accountability and taking ownership is a very big part of love. That's that we can get through anything. That's that rock, lean with it, rock with it. We can do that shit.
That's what separate the boys and the men. That will separate the boys and the men. Boys, they ain't gonna take accountability of shit. They gonna just do and say, man, that ain't my fault. And they know they was there wrong. A man gonna realize, man, that was my bad. I ain't doing that shit no more.
Do you think that divorce can save relationships?
Sometimes a divorce saving a relationship.
Meaning like, not just to take it personal, but if you get divorced, I feel like if you allow it to go that far, because I've talked to different people and with reading this book, that sometimes papers are an eye opener. But if you allow it to go that far where the cord is cut, that's because you either stubborn as hell, you don't really love this person, and you don't value what y'all had. Because you're a firm believer that you can come back from anything.
Yeah, you can come back from anything. Or that relationship's been so toxic, and what it was based on, you want to destroy it so you could rebuild. You get what I'm saying? So you might want to destroy that old home so you could build a beautiful home on top of that land, on that foundation. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes it might be necessary.
But do you believe in new love, making a change?
Yeah, of course. Of course. If not, we all going to be stagnant. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn from our mistakes to be better. You know what I'm saying? If not, we all going to be stagnant and moving backwards. If you want to move forward, you got to learn from your mistakes and do it different. Different action produce different results. That's
very true. I feel like if you do the work, anything is possible.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So, if you ever loved me, how could you not love me anymore?
That's what I'm saying.
So
if I love you forever. Especially if you gave me kids. Man, shit, I love them. And the reason why I love them, because you gave me them. You know what I'm saying? So
but you're sounding like you will stay with a person because
I
of
never
kids.
say
I didn't say that. Don't eat my face
But
off.
I will though. You know why? I will make the sacrifices for my kids all day.
Even if you're not happy with her.
Even if I'm not happy.
But how is that fulfilling?
Because they happy. Because all my job is to make them happy. My job is to make my kids happy.
So what about your happiness?
My happiness comes from them. Everything that I'm doing is sacrifices for them.
So what about your personal happiness as a
man?
I
shouldn't have brought them in the world and if I was worrying about mine's personal happiness.
But that's why you go fuck other bitches, because you're not fulfilled. You're not whole. You're not secure within yourself.
I was fucked up.
But we're talking about today.
Today. Let's go.
Today.
Yeah.
Would you stay
if
you're not being fulfilled?
Yeah, I'm going to stay. Because you know what? Them kids deal with a lot of pain too. A lot of pain too going through a divorce.
I agree.
So that's why I'm going to stay.
I agree.
So you know what? That's why I'm going to stay. I'd rather get the hurting. I'd rather, shit. We deal with this shit every day. Niggas, we deal with this shit every day. We go out there, bust our ass, and we sometimes don't even come home to a cooked meal. This is sacrifices we making for our children and for our partner.
Yeah, but that's the thing about, I remember before we talked about, this is why I don't understand things, and this is why I'm happy that we have that platform, and this is why I ask all people to call in and talk on YouTube.
The only way you're going to understand somebody if you, you know what, YouTube, I'm about to demonstrate something to you. Let me get that book. All right, YouTube, look over here. And this right here should change the way you look at everything. All right. I'm looking at a book, and y'all looking at the same book.
Divorced Like a Boss.
Exactly. What y'all see is not what I see. You get what I'm saying? We looking at the same book, but we don't see it the same way. The YouTube, everybody out there in YouTube world, they see Divorced Like a Boss. You know what I see? This is what I see, YouTube. I see the back of this book. We looking at the same thing, but we don't see the same thing. So what we need to do as partners or just anybody in the world, when people going through shit, you know what we do? Go around that other side and understand what they're going through. And they're going to do the same thing.
I'm a very big fan of...
So that's why women don't understand why men cheat, because they never came on this side to understand why we do it.
But
yeah, I'm
a very big fan of Sarah Jakes. I want to go to Colorado so I can go to the church. Like, I love her. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say this. What you just said, law of attraction, it comes in the side. Because if, in fact, I find out that you're cheating, or if, in fact, I find out you've been unfaithful, if, in fact, that I find out that I haven't been your only person to person, I'm one of those people that I'm going to ask why. Why did you feel the need to hurt me, to lie to me, to betray me? Because especially if you just said, I'm giving you pussy, You just said when you come home, sometimes you don't have a cooked meal. That's not a problem in my household. You're going to have a cooked meal. You're not going to have to struggle and pay bills all by yourself. I'm going to help you pay bills. I'm going to do all the rubbing the backs and all the other hoop-de-ha, the little-la. I'm going to do all that. But if you still go out there and do that, I'm trying to come to the other side because I love you, because I love us. So I'm going to ask, why did you do this? What made you do this? What is better about her? Or what was it, whatever? When you blatantly lied to me, how am I supposed to understand what you think and what you feel if you don't let me in or you don't explain to me? I'm not a man. It don't be nothing.
Sometimes it just be a thrill. It just be a thrill, man. That's all that should be sometimes, just a thrill. We know that she can't give us what you give us.
But that's so shallow.
It don't matter. We doing it because we want to do it. Like I'm saying.
So I can't fuck who I want to fuck because I want to do it.
Just do it if you.
But you're not going to be with me. And then I'm going to be a hoe and a skeezer
that's not
and all
what
of that.
Nah, niggas might take it. Niggas might not take if you going to put somebody first before them. Yeah, a nigga might not take that. A woman might not take that neither.
I can't take that.
You feel what I'm saying? My point exactly.
I can't. I've forgiven you saying, you know, I fucked up and I cheated once and so. But then when I find out the details of it, you've been texting her, you've been calling her, you've been doing emails, you've been helping her with her business, you've been taking her on dates, taking her on trips. That shit, I can't take that shit.
He should leave y'all situation alone if that's the case. You know
but that's my thing. Why play games? Stop using the word love. That's the thing. If you love me, you wouldn't do that. You're saying you can love me and still do you.
Hey, D-Lo.
Oh, he calling me D-Lo now.
Listen,
he got to get
you
his
still ain't understand.
I don't understand.
Put yourself in that person's shoes. That's the only way you're going to understand. You talking from your emotions. You talking from your perspectives. But my perspective and your perspective is totally different. Let me ask you a question. You looking at me. I don't see myself. And I'm looking at you. You can't even see yourself.
True.
Okay, then. Our perspective is different. Understand that. And I'm not saying when a nigga do his thing, you need to understand why he do it. I'm not saying it's right. But sometimes you got to just put yourself in that perspective and see why niggas do it. Niggas just do it sometimes for the thrill. Like I said, cheating is wrong. All the way wrong. That don't mean he don't love you. I'm going to be straight up. If a nigga cheat, 9 times out of 10, he love you. A woman cheat, 9 times out of 10, she don't love you.
Oh, wow.
Because a woman cheat with emotions and men don't.
That's not true. Women cheat because we have voids to fill. I remember years ago, it was a joke, but in a sense it was serious. What you don't do, another nigga will do.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
I'm not cheating because my pussy hot and I want to pop it. I'm not doing that. That's just not who women are.
All right, let me tell you about a nigga.
Yeah, baby.
We can go do our thing and we can, all right, I go do my thing.
You can go fuck somebody at 3 o'clock and come back home and fuck me at 10.
Yeah.
It's possible.
But y'all, you know what y'all gonna do? Nah. Some of y'all do it. Don't get me wrong. Some of y'all do it, but if y'all really feel that person, y'all really feeling that person outside, y'all ain't gonna fuck y'all nigga. Y'all really like, nah, I'm straight. This is what I wanted outside.
But that's stupid.
Everything that we do is stupid as human beings. We all make dumbass mistakes. But that don't mean that we ain't human or we incapable of loving.
So I have a question. You just said that you would stay in an unhappy relationship.
Yeah,
because
for my kids.
For your kids.
Yeah.
So a nigga that leave his kids, that mean he don't love his kids?
A nigga that leave his kids, that mean he don't love his kids? Most niggas ain't leaving.
But if a nigga leave his household and go be a daddy in another household,
I'm speak for me.
And be all in love in another household.
I'm speak for me.
Okay, but we're talking.
If I left, that mean I ain't love mine.
If you left, then what?
I ain't love mine.
Okay.
If I left mine to go take care of somebody else's household, I ain't love mine.
Okay.
Because I'm not doing it.
Well, that's the question. The question basically is listen, if you no longer love me, did you ever love me?
That's
the thing. So if you don't love me now, then you never loved me.
See, I told you about me. If I love you, I love you forever.
But what if your actions don't show that you love them?
My actions.
Why? Like, in other words, I believe that you can't dictate what love is. If you're loving the person, you got to make that person feel love. And if you're not,
it's an action.
It's an action. So if you're not showing that person love, so you're loving this individual how you want to love them, but not how they received it. You guys did you communicate and say, hey, this is how you want to receive it? You're loving how you believe is to love that person. And so if you're loving this individual the way you feel that you should love the person, but the person don't see it as that, are you really loving them? And so we got to come back to it. You told me you loved me 5 years ago. You told me you loved me 10 years ago. Today you no longer love me. Did you really love me?
That person, if that person say they don't love you today, they ain't really love you.
And their actions show that they don't love you.
They don't love you.
Okay.
They never love you from the beginning.
Okay. Then, if that's the case, the way it's been explained, then I have to take back what I said. Then I guess it's true. Then you don't love me.
That person never loved you.
They never loved me. They saw a weakling, or they saw something they can gain, or they saw that's a narcissist, that's a user, that's a womanizer. That's a womanizer. That's some pimp shit. You get what you can. If it's emotional, physical, financial, you get what you can from that person, and then you move on to the next person. That's a womanizer.
Let me ask you
women do that shit all the time.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question since y'all on that topic. Can you love somebody but can't be with them? Is that possible?
Yeah, you could do that.
That's possible.
That's for sure.
When you fall in love with a person, that's when you make a choice.
You can love two people, yet you just can't be in love with them.
A man doesn't abandon. A man doesn't deceive. A man doesn't betray. A man isn't disloyal to what he loves. I'm telling you. You are not disloyal, you do not deceive, and you do not abandon what you love and who you love.
Somebody said online that leaving a toxic relationship still can be love.
It is love.
I'm leaving a toxic relationship.
Leaving a toxic relationship is love. The first love, that is self-love.
Yeah, that's love.
You got to love yourself.
And somebody also said right after that, said, he's going where he's comfortable.
He's going where he's comfortable, or he's going where there's peace. And some niggas don't Some niggas don't understand peace, because a closed mouth is not peace. A closed mouth is not peace. Meaning that if we're in a relationship and I'm doing all this amazing shit, but if you do something I don't like, or if you cheat, or whatever the case may be, and I want to have a conversation about it, I want to talk about it, I want to bring it to the forefront, and I'm not doing it because I love to hear myself talk, or I want to hurt your feelings, we need to communicate. But you're going to go over here to Sally Ann or Becky Ann's house because why? They keep their mouth closed.
My point exactly. She going to shut up. You going to just talk. You ain't trying to listen to him.
I'm not trying to talk at you. I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah, but that's why he keep his mouth shut with you. Because you're going to keep with her. She just shut the fuck up and she listen. And he like that better.
But that's not love. That's not realistic.
I'm not saying he love her.
So men want weak bitches.
Okay, check this out. When you go to your counselor or you go to your therapist, you talking.
Yes.
Okay, do you love that person? No, that person listening to you. That's all that shit be. It's comfort. It's peace. That's all that shit is.
Someone says Lori Dee is a little bit controlling.
Very.
Oh, wow.
Nah, she is.
Oh, wow. K.I.
Someone said, so she's a man, and to know what a man is going to do. So basically saying, are you a man to say what a man is going to do?
That's all I'm saying. I can't speak for a woman.
Guys, I'm definitely not a man. And I'm definitely...
No, she's not.
I'm not a man. I'm definitely not a man. Yeah, and baby. I'm definitely not controlling. Let me tell you something. I know when and how to keep my mouth closed. I know that. I know, and I'm a pit bull on the outside, and I'm soft as cotton and pudding on the inside. I'm very sensitive. So I want to talk. I want to talk to you, not at you. I don't want to go to bed upset with you. We can talk about anything. We can get through anything. It's communication. I like to do that. But I can't talk to myself. I can't be in love with myself. I can't be in a relationship with myself. Who else am I supposed to do that? But that's when it comes in for women that cheat, because you don't want to communicate with me. You got too many skeletons in your closet. You're doing too much bullshit behind my back and in front of my face that I don't even know about. So what do? You just same way you say he go over there with Becky Ann to have peace. I go and I find somebody to communicate with and talk to them too. But women ain't fucking like that. I can promise you that. We do it for different reasons. Y'all do it for hot ass, and that's disgusting.
Damn, D-Lo, how much time I'm going to say the same shit? I've been saying the same shit. We do it for hot ass, and y'all do it for different emotional feelings. It's disgusting because you're not a man. As simple as that. You can't understand us. So, hey, if you can't understand us, if you're not trying to understand us, hey, you know, you might as well be quiet.
I am trying to understand. That's why I talk to you. That's why I ask you questions. But see, men think women are dramatic.
Y'all are.
Wow.
I'm taking the poll down. The poll right now, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. We got 13 people voted on this right here. If your mate cheats on you, do they love you? We have 46% saying yes and 54% saying no.
That's close.
That's it's close. It's close, but it's realistic. You can't.
You can.
What conversation of substance? Why you got to take her out to dinner? What conversation of substance do y'all have sitting at the table?
Who told you I never told you I ain't never take one of them out to dinner. I told you I don't do none of that.
So these hoes just be letting you fuck? Cause
We go to a bar, we have a drink, and then fuck them right in the car. That's what I just do. I ain't never used to do all that extra shit.
You don't even take them to Okeechobee?
Nah.
You ain't taking them to Okeechobee? You ain't getting a garage?
Nah.
You ain't taking them to the spa on A Street?
Nah. See, how you know about all that shit?
I mean, you ain't taking them to the spa? Okay.
Right in the car.
I mean, the thing of it is, it's okay, even if you're in a marriage or a relationship, you could do it in the car.
I love the car.
The
car
car's
sex
fine.
is the best sex to me.
When I was a big girl, I couldn't do no car. We had to pull over. We both had to get in the back seat. Like, when I was a big girl, I couldn't do no car.
You ain't got to do it in the car. You could do it. You know what I'm saying? You could do it. You park somewhere where it's dark. You bend ass over outside of the car. You know what I'm saying? You do a lot of shit.
That's a lot.
Ain't a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah. KI, you be doing your thing like you a youngin'.
I feel young. It's all
I
in the
ain't
mind.
saying you got to be old.
It's all in the mind, man. It's all in the mind. You know what I'm saying? I go out there and play football still. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I could do it. It's all in the mind. If you feel old, you're old. If you feel young, you're young.
You knew that cheating would jeopardize your relationship?
Cheating, the reason why I cheat, it was a habit. You get what I'm saying? It was not something that the moment I bust a nut with them girls, I looked at them as, you fucking disgusting. I'm keeping one with you. I look at them like, damn, why the fuck did I do that shit?
So are you honest and tell them that you got a wife?
Yeah. I used to tell them, yeah, I got peoples.
So how did you have respect for them?
I don't. I told you that. I never had respect for them.
That's my thing. Like, how do you respect somebody? How do you be with somebody that knows? This is the thing. You could be separated, and when you're separated, you carry on with your life. Yeah. You're not actively married. You're making the steps to cut the cord, to move on, get divorced. You're reading books like Divorce Like a Boss. You know, you're doing all these things. But if you're actively married, living in the same house with the person, still sleeping with the person, I don't care if it's once a month, going on dates, sending love notes, making pictures, doing videos, holding hands, all that bullshit. How do you have respect for yourself? Like, how do you have that's not love. Like, I don't know. People feel like
it's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, it is.
And people feel like, I remember telling a friend of mine that, he completed me. And she said, no man should complete you. She said, no man should complete you. That's not what it should be. So people have this notion, and I've had this notion, that our mate should be our everything. I mean, everything under the sun. And I understand that it puts a lot of pressure on the outside person, on your mate. It puts a lot of pressure on them because they feel like you depend only on them. But that's where you got to love yourself. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I was, but I've only loved myself like 2 years. And I'm 38. I've only loved Lori Dee, D-Lo, D, Dolores for 2 years of my life. I had to really love myself, because I believe if I was this person that loved myself and had confidence in myself and believed in myself and respected myself, that my previous heartbreak wouldn't have broke me the way that it did.
Still don't get broken.
Not like that.
It's not up to you. You got to understand, when somebody break your heart, ain't you breaking your heart. They did that.
Well, my heart.
Okay, let me make it clear. From now on, I'm going into every relationship like, you know what? I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best as one of the partners in that relationship to be respectful, honest, and loyal. Whatever she do to me, that's on her. I know I did my part. You feel what I'm saying? But
see, that's where I am now. But that's where I am not in relationship.
So we shouldn't be worrying about if our partner cheated on us or not.
That's where
they disrespect. But as long as you respected yourself and did your part,
But see, that's where I am, K.I. That's where I am now. Not only in relationships, in friendships, and in life. I know that I'm not the best person in the world. But I'm not a bad person. I don't intentionally hurt people that I love and that I care about. So I know that if I had a pure heart and I did right by you and you betray me, you deceive me, talk behind my back, you start acting weird on me and not fucking with me, or you just cheat on me or whatever the case may be, then you know what? I'm at a good place with myself where I may bend, but I'm not going to break. I may cry, but when I come out with that closed door, I'm going to have my face fixed. I am not in a place anymore where I'm asking, what did I do? No, I want to know, why did you do this to me? Because I know that I've been good to you.
There's no point even asking that fucking question. You did your part, and that's all that matters, man.
I think we should ask questions.
No, it's not, you can't control that.
No, if you care about a person, K.I., and if you care about a person, I think that it's okay to ask questions. I think that it's okay to ask when, where, and why. Now, if you don't give a fuck about having this person in your life for tomorrow, then guess what? Shoe fly don't motherfucking bother me. Okay? But if you care about this person, you should ask why. Where did I go wrong? Where did you go wrong? Why did this happen? Now, if you don't care about a person, you don't love that person, then you never did. If you could just let a person walk out your life like that. You were using that person for your own benefits and gain. That's not love. That's not respect. That's not a relationship. That's not a friendship. So I think that now you could say, for me, closure is not always needed. Sometimes you don't need to ask a person a question because they show you how the fuck they feel and what they think about you. But if you care about a person and you want to salvage anything, or even like you said, my feelings been hurt and my heart's been hurt and I've been genuine and good to you, I need to know, why the fuck did you do this to me? Why did this happen? Why? That's not love. So looks like the show is about to be over. Go ahead and K.I. and give your ending remarks, because he looking like, shut the hell up, Lori.
Nah, man.
There you go, K.I.
Listen, how I look at it is love is love, man. I can love you and still do fucked up shit. That don't mean I don't love you. All right? And that don't mean if you did some fucked up shit to me, you don't love me. You just decided to do your own shit and what made you happy at that time. You feel what I'm saying? For that period of time. But love is love. I love you, man. I love you. You know what I'm saying? If I loved you once, I'm going to love you forever.
I'm a firm believer that, I love love. And I try to give the best version of myself and the best love that I can give to those individuals that I love. I've realized that blood is not family. They're relatives, and family is what you make and create. So for me, if I love you, you're going to know, because I'm always going to tell you. And that with every fiber in my being, I'm going to try to show you. You can live away, you can live close, but I'm always going to try to show you love. And I can love you and don't like you. But if I'm in love with you and I love you, then if I don't love you anymore, just know that you deserve for me to cut that cord. So I do believe that sometimes the well runs dry. I'm learning every day that sometimes love isn't enough. That's why it comes in as an action word. But Talks with Lori Dee every Wednesday, 9 p.m. YouTube. We are a live show. I appreciate you guys listening, joining in, commenting, and calling. We'll see you guys next week. Bye. Good night. Thank you for listening.